Just to tell you very quickly about myself, I am currently a police officer in the state of New Jersey. I have been doing this presentation now for about 4 years. As a police officer, I'm in my 16th year of service, and this presentation began probably about 4 years ago. I want to create what I call teachable moments. Give you those times to bridge the gap between your kids and what we think, and not tell them to get off the internet, not tell them to stop texting or get off of Facebook, but to get them to understand why we want them to do it in moderation. I'm not going to come in here and scare you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you everything that they're dealing with every day. This isn't just cyberbullying, this is really technology, because ultimately cyberbullying is pushed by technology.
The importance of Tom's message to kids is to make sure that they have the tools that are necessary. You can't just shut it down and say, no technology for you. Tom's sending the message through his mission that you need to make sure that you're having those conversations, always connected, is sending that message to them and saying, listen, this is how you use technology in a positive way.
The message that I sent to your kids yesterday was, you have the power to make a difference. Your job is to make a difference in someone's life. That's really what we want. The things that you say or post even outside of school can affect you here. And we need to get kids to understand that and why it's so important, because when we go on these websites and we say these things, if you post, I think you should kill yourself. Go jump off a bridge. Are you going to get in trouble? Are you going to be held responsible? Absolutely. It makes us very, very vulnerable when people say things like, you're ugly. As young as 10, they believe what you put online about them. Well, Sergeant Ricks, they said it, so it must be. And that's where we have to drive this message of making a difference, because when we get into the bullying part and we do talk about the bystander, can you be that bystander? Can you be that person to step up and make a difference? Because that's where the power lies, in their hands, not ours. They make the difference. They have to change the environment and the culture of the school to take it back. Because we're trying every day, but we don't live in their world. We don't see what happens. We don't know the things that are said, because it always happens when we're not around.
It's very, very relevant to what kids are doing these days. Very inspirational. He really hits a nerve, and I would highly recommend it for any school in this state of New Jersey.
So in the state of New Jersey, possession of child pornography is a 4th-degree crime. Now, if unfortunately, like most guys, I think I'm cool when I go, yo man, check it out, look at what she said. That's making pornographic images accessible to a minor, another 4th-degree crime. And by the way, if that child is under the age of 16, that's endangering the welfare of a child, a 3rd-degree crime. And then if I decide to forward it by text message, email, MMS, print it out, hand it out, do whatever you want, that's distributing child pornography, another 3rd-degree crime. And very quickly, how the attitude changes and the laughs and the whistles, because did you know that 4 crimes could be committed by 1 picture?
I thought the presentation was absolutely fantastic. I've never been in an auditorium before with 550 high school students, and you could essentially just hear that pin drop, and they were just so locked in because it really connected to them.
Talk about creating those teachable moments, because if I scare you and you go home and you get them off of Facebook, what are they going to do tomorrow? Just create a new profile, right? But if you also go home now and you say, hey look, you guys saw the presentation and so did I, let's just sit down and go through the privacy settings and make sure you're set where you need to be. We just need to be very, very careful with what we're giving our kids, right? And then make sure that we're not taking it away from it, but teaching them, because they're going to do it anyway. I had a girl who had 3 MySpace accounts. She was Christina for mommy, and she was KK to her friends. And her mom's like, yeah, she's on MySpace, but she never does anything. It's because that's not the one she uses, Mom. We got to teach them and not let them do it behind our back. Making sure that they take their last name off. It could be Tom R. Choosing the selection under privacy when it says July 26th of 1973. Don't show the year. It's cool to have everybody say happy birthday to you, I get it. But don't show the year. You don't need to put that information out there. Don't put your address. Don't put your cell phone number. Don't link other things to yourself. Very, very important for us to utilize those teachable moments and get kids to understand where we're coming from. We don't take it away, but we teach it.
Sergeant Rich with Always Connected, he is providing the resources out there, not only for kids, but for parents. They're able to go on the website, they're able to take a look and see exactly what he has and be able to connect and make sure that he's providing those strategies, those tools that are necessary in order to make sure the kids are safe.
I know that if I can make a difference in one person's life, then it's worth it.